Hello, this is Colin Downing again with the Wayfarers Chapel. I wanted to talk in this video real briefly just kind of how to use these primer videos or the PDF of the primer as well as kind of what the overall structure is. So we can make a mistake, I think, in starting any new thing of just trying to jump into the deep end. The spiritual life it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. We should be adding things slowly over time. And so as you begin to look at this primer, you're going to start seeing a ton of different stuff you could be doing. And a lot of us make the mistake of going, okay, well, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to add this thing. I'm going to fix it all at once. And that's not the right attitude for these things. Let's take this thing slow. We're going to be at this for a long time. It's a slow maturing process, like wine, I guess. So I would say just pick one thing. Yeah, you're welcome to read through or watch a lot of these videos and try and figure out what the first thing will be. But pick one little practice. Make a very small incremental change towards this thing you want to be working on. And then do it for a while. Don't keep thinking about it. Don't keep tweaking it. Just practice and stumble and make mistakes and be okay with that, because that's where maturity tends to come from. The structure of it I want to talk about real quick as well. There's kind of two clusters of practices. They both are going to have kind of interior and exterior components, but the kind of, I would say, the foundational skills have to do with loving God and loving others always. The foundational skills that we're going to look at are worship, prayer, study, and service. I think that's just the baseline. When we have good practices in each of those, we're really going to, I think, be maturing in that skill set that God wants us to. The kind of more 200 level class, I think these are all incredibly important as well. And there are areas that I think we're a little less familiar with a lot of the time. And those are practices around simplicity, spiritual companionship, kind of intentional relationships, practicing Sabbath, and practicing solitude. So yeah, as you're looking at these videos, I'd encourage you to look at the foundational skills first, and then we can kind of get to those 200 level, maybe less familiar skills afterwards. Thanks.